Alright, hey, today we're going to make a welcome to our home sign, different one than I've done in the past for one of our friends. It's freaking cold out here today. It's 10 degrees outside. I got it up to about 35 degrees in the garage right now. Got the wood stove cranking, so hopefully shortly we'll be maybe up to 40 degrees, but so I got some stuff in the works. I gotta clean up. There's some letters and crap, but yeah, we'll be getting to it here shortly, so check back in a minute. Alright, so we got the shop up to 50 degrees, and that only took, I don't know, an hour or so. So I've been out here getting stuff ready. I cleaned all these letters up, sanded them, got them ready for paint. Do that kind of in between other things. So these are for other signs, but so the sign I'm making today is just gonna be made out of this piece of pine. I just got this at Home Depot. It's pretty inexpensive. I haven't ran pine through the CNC machine yet, but I think it'll be all right. But the first step, I'm gonna cut it into equal pieces for the sign. I think I'm gonna make the sign fit obviously on the width of this, which is 17.5 inches. So I'm just gonna cut as many of those out as I can, which is only gonna be 2, but anyway, that's fine. So I'm gonna get this going and let you watch. So here's a sneak peek of what we're making. The words are going to be raised, so we'll cut those out of 1/4 inch MDF, but the circle and the 2 holes at the top, which we put a ribbon through to hang it, will be out of the pine board that you watched me cut just a minute ago. I went ahead and sanded them to 120 for now, and then I'll probably finish sanding them down like probably to 220 then, and we're going to stain and paint these kind of like half stain, half paint. So we'll get to see that done here shortly. I want the grain to go this way, so I'm gonna put the 2 holes at the top of it. And the bottom half's gonna get painted, so I'm gonna just flip it so that some of these knots will be in the paint. I don't want it to be too bad. Actually, I'm gonna make this the face because there's less defects here. So. Yeah, that'll work nice. It's dull. Alright, so I got to zero the machine, and this piece is like just big enough, so I need to be really close on that corner. So I'm going to use this 60-degree bit, but it has a real nice point on it to zero it on that corner right there that the machine's hovering over. So I'm going to put that in and use it to find the corner. circle. Cut fairly nice clean cut. So there it is. I'm gonna make a couple more, and then I'll start making the letters and the twig. So alright, now that we got it cut out, I'm going to go ahead and take it over to the sander and clean the edges up a little bit. Cut fairly well, so it won't take very long. So alright, so that turned out really nice and smooth. So that's that. I'm going to get the letters programmed so that the machine can start cutting it, and I'm going to sand these, get them smooth, and then I got to stain them. So there's a lot of work to do here, so I'll keep making little clips of each process. Alright, so I got the machine cutting all the letters out for the sign. Let's get into work. And so while it's doing its thing, I'm gonna get the sand in the circles. Alright, so we got the letters all cut out, and the twig. I went ahead and sanded the back off before I cut the tabs loose. It seems to help not chew the letters up as bad, and then it's faster, so anything we can do faster is better. So I'm going to cut the tabs out and clean them up and paint them. Alright, so now I got all my little pieces here, my little dish, and I'm going to use the sander to clean them up a little bit nicer. Alright, so started painting some of the letters. Got a whole bunch of letters here going on. only part of them are for what we're making here today, but anyway, trying to get a bunch done at once. So here's our rounds. I'm gonna stain them, I believe, with this dark walnut, and we'll see how that looks. All right, here's a pro tip, at least I think it is. Go ahead and use grout sponges for staining. You can cut it any size you want. You can get a nice fine tip if you need for, I shook this, but anyway, fine tip for getting into tight spots and stuff, and you use a whole lot less stain. Just really works well for me, at least. Alright, after the stain dries, I'm going to put 2 coats of this brushing lacquer on it. I normally would spray stuff, but I don't know, just don't feel like I have this and I don't want to buy anything if I don't need to, because I got a ton of paint to use up. Alright, so I got a couple coats on everything, got them hanging up drying, kind of, you know, the old saying, watching paint dry. So, just gonna relax. There's all the letters, they're pretty much dry, just letting them there. Basically, the longer you let them go, the better off you're gonna be. Got the fire going. Probably not the safest thing in the world with all the fumes I got going on in here, but found if I let the door open, it kind of sucks them up, takes them out of here, makes it a little more bearable. And just started snowing, so I'm probably gonna go inside and relax while paint dries. So, all right, so everything's dry. I'm gonna glue the words on. I did end up painting a white stripe here because that's what we were going for. I didn't film that, but it was pretty simple. I just taped it off and covered this up with paper so that it wouldn't get overspray on it. I went ahead, I did glue this one together already, so that I can reference it while I'm putting the other one together. But I did all this one with super glue. I'm running out, so I might have to switch to like 5-minute epoxy, which I've used. There's nothing wrong with it, it's just a little harder to work with. So anyway, I got strips of wood that match the offsets that we are going for. So like that one, if I put right on the white line, I can put the welcome right on it. So we'll start with that. Alright, so there everything's glued on. That's what it looks like. We'll put a piece of ribbon through these holes and tie a knot on the back so that you can hang it. I think Jess is going to add a bow to it. That's out of my territory, so this is where my job's done. Here the bow will look. This one's not finished either, but that's how we decided to hang them. So that is what we're doing. Well, thank you everyone for watching. If you want to see more stuff, let us know. Or if you have any ideas, you want to see something we haven't done yet, I'm open for ideas. I have a lot of my own, but hey, you never know. All right.